Hello, welcome back to Steve's Corner. Lessons learned from immigrants. I've been thinking about this a lot. 4th of July weekend, like it was, and I caught some videos on here and some little specials on TV, really about how great this country is. The benefits that we have here and stuff. We take for granted. We don't even realize it, you know. And you really can't get an idea about them until you talk to some of them people that have come over here from other countries, you know. And it's always amazing to me at how great that or grateful they are to be an American now when they've gotten their citizenship, you know. They see things from where they came from and how they were compared to how they are over here. Sure, we got our troubles, man, but everybody does. But all in all, for the most part, you ask them daggone immigrants, man, that have immigrated over here, and they'll tell you, man, hands down, this is the best place they've ever been, or they want to live, you know? There's a fellow on here, he's a young guy. I had taught, he ain't got many videos. He does, sort of like, outdoor gear stuff, survival stuff, or whatever. Echo Mike, I think is his name. Talks with a real thick British accent. Well, not real thick, but he does talk with a British accent. He's actually an American, but he was raised overseas, over in England. His mom was American, but his dad was British. And he put out a thing on 4th of July about how great it was to being an American, and how he thinks that natural-born Americans are starting to get away from that. You know, they don't realize that it's how great a place it is to live in, you know. And he tells you, hey man, straight up, it's the best place he's ever been. He said it's nothing like it. It's way better than any other country. He was talking about England being like a class system. When you're born in one class, you pretty much stay there all your life. You've got no opportunity to move up and out. I don't ever think about that. I hear that all the time, but I'm never sure exactly what that means. But and here he comes over here. He always wanted to be in the military. I think it was Marines he wanted to be in. He got injured in basic training, and he had to get out. And he said it just tore him up, man. Just upset him, something fierce. And so but he always wanted to be a pilot. So he ended up getting his pilot's license. And he's got a killer job now. He really likes it. He said there was no opportunity for him to do that over in England. There's just no way he could have done that. He said, but you come over here and it's really what you do or make it yourself is really up to you. He said it's not like that in other places. And then there was a lady from Russia. She was talking about it too, and the differences in it. How happy she is to be an American citizen now, and how much it really means to her. And both of them were saying that, hey man, for some reason the American people are fighting to get just like every place else. And they said, hey man, if America goes away and becomes like every place else, there's really no hope left in the world. These other countries, they depend on us, man, just like we depend on them. And then that's what's got me about this election coming up, man. They're really questioning. It's like over at the UN the other day. Them guys really had deep questions about Uncle Joe and his ability to lead the world, or to be a help, or to be a friend to other countries. That was really what that daggone UN thing was about. That speech he put up there was to, reassure them that, yeah, hey man, I can do this job. you know. And I see it all the time on daggone what Sky News Australia down there, and they question it. They're constantly questioning it. You know, is America really going to have our backs? Are they really able to do anything anymore because of the leadership we got? You know, and it's plain to see if you watch him gaff and giggle. He just, I don't feel comfortable with the crew we got up there leading the country. I just don't. You know, it doesn't make me a bit comfortable that Uncle Joe is the one with his finger on the nuclear football, let's say. I don't know that he would push it if he had to. I don't even know if he knows what to do about it. You know, our standing in the world has come way down as far as reliability, truthfulness, and all that other stuff. It really has since he's been up there. You know, nobody fears us no more. Nobody believes we're going to do what we say we're going to do. When you had old Trump up there, man, they were concerned. Hey, man, he said he's going to do this. He very well might do it. He might not. But we don't want to test him. But you got old weak Uncle Joe up there, and they know he ain't going to do what he says. Because he probably don't know what he's saying. He's reading off a card somewhere or something. You know, they know they can test him and get away with it. They've proved it time and time again. So I don't know. I think this is a great country. I really do. I haven't been to another one, so I can't tell you. But I do know that when times are good, people turn soft and they forget how bad it was beforehand. And I think that's really happened a lot here. We've turned away from really teaching the young kids about patriotism and how much a positive it can be. You know, it's like when they started tearing down them statues and stuff years ago, a few years back. You know, I mean, man, you just can't go back and change history. That ain't gonna solve any daggone thing. You know, to me, that just didn't make no sense. That's part of your history, you know. I don't know, man. But I really do think that. And that's why I like to, read them immigrant stories or watch them get interviewed or whatever. Because they just talk so highly of living here compared to where they came from. And how this is a great country and everything. And I think we've lost a lot of that in this country. I mean, in the 50s, 60s, well, get down towards the end of the 60s, people started turning away from it, but I don't know. I know the rest of the world depends on a strong, reliable U.S., and right now we ain't got it. Not with the leadership we got up there. But anyways, man, y'all take care of yourselves, and see if I can't get on a regular schedule next week. I took this week off. Just knock around a little bit. Y'all take care of yourselves, man, and we'll talk to y'all later.